Hey there, friends. Welcome to Willie's Joint in Buda, Texas. I'm Jack Ingram. But you might know that if you drink here, I got a drink named after me. And this is another edition of the Texas music scene. First, we'll get the story and performance of Poet's Prayer from Sunny Sweeney. Idaho music heroes Tylor the Train Robbers offer up a live version of Straight as an Arrow, as recorded live at Billy Bob's Texas in Cowtown. Finally, Bri Bagwell assumes the role of show closer with her rendition of Free Man in front of a live Austin, Texas session. You know what time it is. Buckle up for this episode of the Texas music scene. My pal and SiriusXM satellite radio host, Miss Sunny Sweeney, explains the idea behind her song, Poet's Prayer, before she performs it live in front of our audience at the One World Theater right here in Austin.
Poet's Prayer is a song that I wanted to write for a really long time, and I finally got around to it with a couple of my friends, Aaron Enderlin and Buddy Owens. The idea came to me because I just wanted to make a song that was sort of like a prayer for my friends to get home safely from their gigs and for us to get home safely from our gigs. Basically, since the song has been written for about maybe 3 years now, the 2 times that we have not played this, and I'm not exaggerating, the 2 times we have not played this at the gig, we totaled the vehicle after we left. I'm not exaggerating. Like, I wish I were exaggerating, but the first accident, we were kind of like, oh, that's coincidental. The second one happened just a couple months ago, and we hit like a 200-pound deer going about 80 miles an hour with no braking, and went into the middle of the highway. It was me and Harley and Jake in the car. We were in my personal car. We plowed into this deer, and we're in the middle of the freeway with the totaled car and a deer basically like in our grill. Harley was like, you know, we didn't play Poet's Prayer tonight, as 18-wheelers are whizzing past us. So yeah, we never don't play that song anymore. So I was like, of the ones we're doing tonight, even though it's older, we're still doing this song.
Only time I see my friends is on a posters in the barroom wall. Only time I hear their voice is in a drunken late night hotel call. See, you're out in Houston, I'm gigging in LA. Maybe we'll cross paths one of these days. This business breaks your heart. It's a big old mean machine. It'll grind your bones to make your bread, then piss all over your dreams. But that ain't why we do this. If it was, we wouldn't last long. No, we're all hooked on the power of a song. Patron saint of troubadours on the road from here to there. Watch over us, that's my 3-chord Poet's Prayer. There's gonna be some real hard nights at some holes in the wall. The next night you'll be on top of the world. The next morning you might fall. Things we miss back home
Hey y'all, Jack Ingram here, and welcome back to the Texas music scene. Reckless Kelly's Cody Braun and the Braun Brothers Reunion Music Festival in Challis, Idaho, were our entry points to Tylor and the Train Robbers, an Americana band from Boise, Idaho. Their 2024 album called Hum of the Road, produced by Cody, features this one. It's called Straight as an Arrow.
Straight as an Arrow was a waltz. I'd never written a waltz before, and a lot of times playing in the bars, people want to hear a waltz so they can dance with their girlfriend or wife or whatever. And so I just never had one for a long time, and so I wanted to set out and get a waltz on the next album. And one of my favorite guys that killed waltzes was Pino Bennett, and so I was kind of in that mindset when I was writing it. I never got to sit down and write with Pino, but I always wanted to, and kind of regret that. And so that was when I was kind of in that mindset of being influenced by Motel Cowboys. And the song itself is kind of about a recovering addict and dealing with those problems, and still trying to be a part of the bar life and dealing with all that.
There's a little dog napping neath my feet on the floor. There's been a whole lot hanging over my head. I keep pushing these limits just as far as they can go. Now look who's staring, faring like she ain't been fed. But I know that she's lying, 'cause I fed her myself. She's just begging at me for them treats on the shelf. Now it's off to another drunken soiree, one where the band will play all night long. You see, I use it as a getaway from all of the stress, hoping somebody could put that one in a song. And I know I've been trying to give it my all, but then again I could be lying. Who draws the lines after all? Shooting straight as an arrow, flying sideways, right on track for going off of the rails. If tonight were all I had, I'd say the hell with tomorrow. At least the morning will put tonight in my past. There's a well-traveled woman talks to me at the bar. Some of her banter's been going over my head. She says sometimes you just gotta get away from all of the mess, with in-depth details of the places she'd been. I could tell she liked to shine in the spotlight on herself, while she's buttering me up for free drinks off the shelf. But I won't fall for that one, 'cause I've been here before, but my visits are few and far between. I keep breaking this here promise that I made to myself, for these little reasons hold logic to me. And I know I've been lying and I can't trust myself. There's still people that keep buying, but it's getting harder to sell. Shooting straight as an arrow, flying sideways, right on track for going off of the rails. If tonight were all I had, I'd say the hell with tomorrow. At least the morning will put tonight in my past. Oh, there's a little dog barking, scratching at the door, and there's a migraine throbbing through my head. Oh, this is payment for the getaway is all I can guess, and perhaps I relapsed again. Well, here's to starting all over, guess the third time's the charm. It's like a four-leaf clover, wish me good luck and no harm. As I shoot straight as as an arrow flying sideways, right on track for going off of these rails. If today were all I had, I'd say the hell with tomorrow. At least this morning put last night in my past. If today were all I had, I'd say the hell with tomorrow.
Corazón y Cabeza, the full-length LP from Bri Bagwell, was the material for her One World Theater session. And Bri closed it down with a rockin' live version of Free Man. Check it out.
We are playing the new radio single Free Man, which is a song. I had jury duty earlier this year, and I was just thinking, wouldn't it be neat if we could put our ex-boyfriends on the stand and interrogate them? So I wrote this song during my breaks of jury duty, and I had already had all the 11 songs for the record picked out, and this one beat out another song, and so it was kind of a last minute. It's really fun, really rocking song, and it's very wordy. It's an interesting song to play live because I wrote a ton of words, but I wrote no breaths. So I feel like you can kind of tell when I get done playing it, I'm like, tap me out, I need a break.
I wrote this song in jury duty, so if you've ever wanted to put an ex-boyfriend on trial for being a total you-know-what, that's what this song's about. Let's do it. You don't get a courtroom, you don't get a case file, unbiased jury, followed by a fair trial. You don't get a judge who might give a damn about a sentence, justice, witness protection plan. You got the evidence, but it's stacked against a free man. Free man. You could never walk away without a price to pay, but he can. 'Cause some rules of the Bible ain't against the law. Funny how it don't cost anything at all to be a free man. Oh, you don't get money for emotional damage, apology for years of carrying the baggage, humiliation, separation, reparation package, reimbursed for promises he just took back. It's not a crime to sin, that's just the way it is for a free man, a free man. And you could never walk away without a price to pay, but he can. 'Cause some rules of the Bible ain't against the law. Funny how it don't cost anything at all to be a
We're very lucky tonight. Paul Eason his band is off, the Wilder Blue is off, which is really rare. So he's playing in my band today for free, I think. And I hope, honey, he's laughing at me. And so he's gonna play guitar and sing harmonies with me, and it's always like a really special time when he gets to join my band. So this is very lucky.
Okay, let's roll them credits. This one's done, friends. Thanks to all of our artists and musicians on the show, our friends here at Willie's Joint, and of course to all y'all for watching. Now get out and support Texas music scene by going to see some live music. Trust me, you'll thank me for it. Because Texas is the one place that truly celebrates the independent spirit of making music. Let's keep it that way. We'll see you next time.